close your eyes if you wish, and let the gentle sounds guide you as we whisper through the story of Ryan Gosling. Our story begins on November 12th, 1980, in London, Ontario, Canada. Ryan Thomas Gosling was born to Donna, a secretary, and Thomas Ray Gosling, a travelling salesman for a paper mill. His early life was marked by frequent moves due to his father's work, living in both Cornwall, Ontario, and Burlington, Ontario. He and his older sister, Mandy, were raised in a Mormon household. Ryan has said that the religious influence touched every aspect of their lives. From a young age, Ryan was drawn to performing. He was inspired by an uncle who was an Elvis Presley impersonator, and he would often perform with his sister at weddings. He also developed a unique accent, which he thought sounded Canadian, by modelling his speech after Marlon Brando. School, however, was a difficult experience for him. He was diagnosed with ADHD and struggled to read. He was placed in a class for students with special needs. He often found himself in trouble and had no friends until he was about 14 or 15. The constant bullying took a toll on him. His mother eventually decided to homeschool him for a year, a period he credits with giving him a sense of autonomy that has served him well throughout his life. At the age of 12, a pivotal moment arrived. Ryan attended an open audition in Montreal for a revival of Disney's The Mickey Mouse Club. He beat out 17,000 other hopefuls to secure a spot. This meant moving to Orlando, Florida, to join a cast of talented young performers, including future stars like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Justin Timberlake. For 2 years, he sang, danced, and performed in sketches. During his second year, when his mother had to return to Canada for work, he lived with Justin Timberlake's family. The two became very close friends during that time. Ryan later said the experience was a great one, but also that it was the period when he began to feel that he wasn't quite as talented as his co-stars, which pushed him to focus specifically on acting. After the show was cancelled, Ryan returned to Canada. He was determined to pursue a career as a serious actor. He began appearing in various family television series like Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. He then starred in the comedy drama Breaker High, which was filmed in British Columbia. At 17, he dropped out of high school to focus entirely on his craft. His big break into film came at the age of 19. He was cast in a supporting role in the football drama Remember the Titans, but it was his lead role in the 2001 independent film The Believer that truly announced his arrival. He portrayed a character with deeply conflicting beliefs, a complex and controversial role that earned him critical acclaim and a nomination for the Independent Spirit Award. The director, Henry Bean, chose Ryan because his Mormon upbringing gave him an understanding of isolation and indoctrination. The film was a Sundance Grand Jury Prize winner, and it put Ryan on the map as a serious, compelling actor. He continued to build a reputation for choosing intense, character-driven, independent films. He starred in The Slaughter Rule alongside David Morse and the psychological thriller Murder by Numbers with Sandra Bullock. It was clear he wasn't interested in being a typical Hollywood heartthrob. He was an artist drawn to challenging material. And then came 2004, a year that would change everything. Ryan was cast as Noah Calhoun in the romantic drama The Notebook, opposite Rachel McAdams. The director, Nick Cassavetes, famously told him he was right for the part because he wasn't handsome, he wasn't cool, he was just a regular guy who looked a little nuts. The film became a massive, unexpected success, a cultural phenomenon that cemented Ryan's status as a on-screen chemistry between Gosling and McAdams was electric, and the film is now considered a classic of the romance genre. Interestingly, the two initially didn't get along on set, but they later entered into a real-life relationship for a couple of years. Despite his newfound fame, Ryan continued to prioritise his artistic integrity. In 2006, he delivered a powerful performance as a drug-addicted inner-city teacher in Half Nelson. His portrayal was so authentic and moving that it earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. He had completely immersed himself in the role, moving to New York and shadowing a real 8th grade teacher to prepare. The following year, he starred in Lars and the Real Girl, a quirky and heartwarming film where he played a socially awkward man who develops a relationship with a life-size doll. The role required a delicate balance of comedy and pathos, and Ryan handled it beautifully, earning a Golden Globe nomination for his performance. He deliberately avoided interacting with his co-stars on set to maintain his character's sense of isolation, a testament to his dedication. After these intense roles, Ryan took a 3-year break from acting. He used this time to focus on music, forming a band called Dead Man's Bones with his friend Zach Shields. They released a self-titled album in 2009, a haunting and beautiful collection of songs they wrote and recorded themselves, even playing all the instruments. They toured North America, putting on unique shows that featured local children's choirs. He returned to the screen in 2010 with 2 very different but equally acclaimed films. First was the heart-wrenching romantic drama Blue Valentine, co-starring Michelle Williams. To prepare, he and Williams lived together for a month, simulating a real relationship and improvising many of their scenes to capture the raw, unfiltered reality of a marriage falling apart. The film was a critical success, earning both actors Golden Globe nominations. Then came All Good Things, a mystery drama based on a real-life case. But it was 2011 that truly showcased his incredible range. He starred in 3 major films. First, the romantic comedy Crazy, Stupid, Love, where his charm and comedic timing were on full display. Then, he took on the role of the stoic, silent hero in the stylish neo-noir thriller Drive. His performance as the unnamed driver was iconic, cool, quiet, and capable of sudden violence. The film became a cult classic, celebrated for its aesthetic and Gosling's minimalist performance. Finally, he starred in the political drama The Ides of March, directed by and co-starring George Clooney. It was a remarkable year that proved he could do it all. In 2012, he re-teamed with Drive director Nicholas Winding Refn for the controversial and visually stunning Only God Forgives, a film set in the criminal underworld of Bangkok. That same year, he starred alongside Eva Mendes and Bradley Cooper in The Place Beyond the Pines. It was on the set of this film that he and Eva Mendes began their relationship. They are now partners and have 2 daughters together. They are fiercely private about their family life, a rare feat in Hollywood. Following this intense period of work, Ryan decided to step behind the camera. In 2014, he made his directorial debut with Lost River, a dark, surrealist fantasy film. While the film received mixed reviews, it was a bold and personal project that demonstrated his artistic ambition. After another short break, he returned in 2016 with 2 more hit films. He showed off his comedic chops again in the action comedy The Nice Guys, opposite Russell Crowe, and then he lit up the screen in Damien Chazelle's modern musical La La Land. He played Sebastian, a struggling jazz pianist. For the role, Ryan spent months learning to play the piano and celebrated as one of the great cinematic couples. He collaborated with Damien Chazelle again in 2018 for First Man, a biopic about Neil Armstrong. Ryan delivered a subtle, introspective performance, capturing the quiet determination and profound grief of the first man to walk on the moon. And then, another break. For 4 years, Ryan stepped away from the spotlight to focus on his family. He returned in 2022 in the big-budget action film The Grey Man, but it was his role in 2023 that captured the world's attention once more. He played Ken in Greta Gerwig's Barbie. His performance was a comedic masterpiece, a scene-stealing turn that was both hilarious and surprisingly poignant. He fully embraced the Kenergy, earning his 3rd Oscar nomination and reminding everyone of his incredible versatility. His performance of the song I'm Just Ken became a cultural moment, an anthem of heartfelt absurdity. From a young boy in Canada to a mouseketeer, an indie darling, a romantic lead, an action hero, and a comedic genius, Ryan Gosling's career has been anything but predictable. He is an actor who follows his instincts, who isn't afraid to take risks, and who consistently delivers performances that are memorable, moving, and uniquely his own. His story is a quiet reminder that talent, hard work, and a commitment to one's own artistic path can lead to extraordinary places. Thank you for joining me on this gentle journey tonight.